Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another DC Universe Online video. Today I'm going to be showing you or talking about the artifacts and where they would go in a tier list. So, we have S, A, B, C, and fail. I'm going to add in some more tiers called art swap. But instead of fail, we're going to have doo-doo arts. This man's running doo-doo arts. So let's add in another tier here. There we go. I'm going to call this art swap. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go in order, left to right, ranking all these artifacts, and if you should level them up, if they're art swappy, so like don't really prioritize them or not. So off, we have Mercy, right into art swap. Unless you're a pet build, but pet build is not meta, so everybody else would use this as art swapping. You would put this in, pop your pet, like be kind of melee range, pop your pet, get damage, put in another artifact, then put this back in to reset its internal cooldown, and then pop like henchman and then unslot it. So this to me is an art swap artifact. Amulet of Rao for trolling, S tier, super good. It's really all you need to know. It's really good for trolling, right? Debuffs more enemies, and will what's the word? I guess like increase the debuff that you do to it. This thing, art swapping, trolls just would throw this in to add extra health to the whole group. Entwined Rings of Azar, however you say it. So this is also an art swapper. BOP Comlink. I'm going to put this one in A. This one is a troll artifact. It'll give you another ability. I forgot what the ability is called, but this one will you throw it on the group that adds, right? It'll debuff all of them for 6 seconds. It'll put all 3 debuffs on it. That's what it is. For 6 seconds. And it just helps trolls art swap. So they don't have to constantly use all their abilities. They can just pop one ability to debuff everything. And then just art swap. So that's going to go in A tier. Not quite an S. But it gives power. That's really all you need. Circe's Mask. It's a doo-doo art. There's no reason to even run this anymore. It had its time. Ice was like really good with it, but now there's just better arts. Arts got changed a little bit, so I don't really think Circe's Mask is doing hot. You can make an argument, I'd say, to like C, maybe at max. I think it'd be B tier, but I'm gonna throw it in doo-doo. Battle City Soda, S tier. Every single class can use this. This is like very prioritize this immediately. Super good. What's this? Oh, I forgot the name of this. It's going right over my head right now. Oh, I don't know the name of this. I'm gonna throw it in B though. This is like it gives you a shield for healers, I think, like battle healing. I'm not a main healer, but if you're going to use this, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's just quite in that A range. Claw, S, just S. If you're a troll, you're going to really want this. Gives might, precision, all that good stuff. Gives a little POT to the group. Cog, art swapping. You never have this slotted. This is just for trolling. This is another troll artifact. You just throw it in, do a weapon mastery combo, whatever you want, and then take it off. Demon Fang. Oh, Demon Fang. Honestly, I can see people using Demon Fang. It's another battle healer artifact, so if the time is right for battle healing, you could throw in Demon Fang. So, there you go. Delustal Refractor. That is also an art swap artifact. And I'm looking up what the that artifact is. Is it called that? Is it? It is called Clarion. Okay, that's called Clarion. I'm silly. So I put Clarion in B tier. But other than that, Delusto Refractor, art swapping, you're never having this slotted. It'll just give you more health to the group as a tank. Prototype kind of fell off. You don't really see a lot of tanks with it, but it's not bad, so I'll put it in B tier. I think that's where it should go. Gives you defense when your health is starting to dwindle. It's really good on fire. Could maybe on rage because the high health pool. But yeah, it's just gonna go in B. Gemini art swapping. You never have this slotted. You never ever have this slotted. It's pretty much just for art swapping. That's all I can say. This thing, who even uses this thing? This thing is a weird one. Gemma Horus. Right into doo-doo art. Nobody should even level this thing. Grimbor's Chains. I don't know who uses this. I'm going to throw it right in doo-doo. I heard it can mess up tanks with like the pulling and stuns and stuff. The damage is bad on it. Just, I hate it. I'm not leveling that thing up. Grim. Throw it in C tier. It's only really viable, like hard light when you don't want to set up your power interaction. Just use Grim. But really, other than that, it's just there's no point to run Grim anymore. It had its time back in like 2019 when it came out, but right now, it's just dead. Dead King Scepter. Yeah, art swapping. I think this is one of the best art swap artifacts in the game. Especially with the Eben technique, with the 35%er. This thing is absolutely god tier for art swapping. Would I like rush to level it up? No. Focus on the other things in S tier when I put it there. But very good to art swap. Littlemore card, awful. Just awful. Doesn't synergize with like any build really anymore. It never did, but I think it's really bad. There's just no point. I mean, you can make an argument to art swap, but I haven't seen anybody do that, nor will I ever think they will. So, putting it in doo-doo. Lasso, art swap. You could make it art swap or C tier. You can like choose one of these. The only reason like a tank would use this just to have fun, group up all the ads in a hallway and see how many ads I can grab. But other than that, art swapping. This is kind of like a troll artifact now. Like the troll will put this in to hold ads for the tank. Like in the new raid, those little spirits that come out and you don't want them to touch the tank, you can just use the lasso to group them up and have them burn it so they don't get to the tank. So lasso is just art swap, Lazarus Pit, everybody's favorite. S tier immediately. Literally unkillable unless it's like a true one shot. I heard you have to do take damage and then like a true one shot won't kill you. That could just be a bug, I'm not really sure, but absolutely pretty much mandatory now for like Elite Plus content and Elite. Very good. Lerneo's Amulet, nobody really uses this anymore, right? You're constantly killing yourself just for might. It's not worth it. You can make an argument, I think, for like A for this one, but the fact that you kill yourself for might, nah, bro. I think that's B. Manacles, S tier for sure. If you take a big hit, this thing will got your back. You're just gonna take the damage over time instead. So very good. It's got really good stats on it. So S tier artifact for tanking. Mystic, symbol of the 7. I'm gonna throw that in A tier. Not as good as Manacles in my opinion. You get HOT right from I think the amount of ads near you. I could be wrong on that. But you get defense for the amount of ads. It's pretty good. I think it's better than this one. So, because it gives you healing on top of it, plus defense. So, I'm going to put in A. Omegahedron, or doo-doo art, bruh. That's a doo-doo art. Nah, I don't think this one's very good. For mental, it was okay because your super combo could get you down to that 60% threshold immediately just for the might. But there's no point anymore. This thing sucks. You think you're going to be powered with the super power hungry powers? Nah, it's dead. They need to change some of the power costs and stuff. But Megahedron, absolute doo-doo art. Orb of Orion. I'll put it in C tier. I don't hate it. If it's SM, it's going in A or S tier. Hey, look, survival mode. And Orb of Orion goes way up. But normal content, it just uses power, and it doesn't even like use your full priority thing. Like, it doesn't crit. The little acolyte that you spawn doesn't crit heal, so it's kind of meh in that regards. I don't know. I don't like it for main healing. Power harness, art swapping. My baby used to be good back in the day, right? With the power trolling, which I miss. But as of right now, it's just for art swapping to give the prec babies their precision. Philosopher's Stone, you already know. Art swapping. Same thing with Dead King. I lied, it's not even the same thing as Dead King. I don't know why I said that. Philosopher's Stone, you put this in, you pop the supply drop, take it off, never use it again until your supply drops off cooldown. You never have this slotted, so that's just where it's going to go. Art swap. Pied Piper, again, another art swap artifact. You put this on, use an ability, take it off. It has like a 20-second thing on it, so you can use your supercharge. And little rats come out when you use your supercharge. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but that's what you do. Purple Healing Ray. S tier for healing. It gives you power back. It gives whatever teammate's dying the most, getting hurt the most, a mitigation shield, right? Or you can use your group heal instead, and you get another heal over time. And every time you have your little purple healing ray built up, you get a huge chunk of power. So for healing, absolutely S tier, no debates. Quizlet, throw this in A tier. Yeah, right into A tier, I think. Way better than Grim, gives you supercharge, does more damage, has AoE, and it's a pet, free damage. So I'm gonna put that right in A. Solar Amplifier. This one is pretty good. Solar underrated. I think Solar is very underrated. It's got a good single target. You know, if you don't feel like art swapping, run Solar. Like, if you're power hungry and you don't feel like art swapping and you might use Solar Amplifier, there you go. Or you could also make a debate and put Solar and art swapping, because there are rotations now with the Ebb and Dead King swap. Instead of putting Dead King in, you put Solar in, use Heat Vision for AoE, and then take it off. And you keep all of your like Linnea stacks or Eben stacks, whatever you want. But for now, I'm going to put it in A tier. I think it's a good artifact. Scrap of the Soul Cloak. This is S tier, or it's art swapping. So S tier, it gives you a ton of supercharge, just build up. You get 7.5% supercharge, I think, when you use a super. So amazing. And it reduces your supercharge cooldown when you use it, when you use a super with it on. So every role can use it. Tank, DPS, healer, they all can use them. Controller, they all do. But how I play the game, I will not have it slotted, put scrap on, use a supercharge, take it off. That's how I use scrap. So for now, I'm going to put an art swap, but it is an S tier artifact. I'll leave it an S. It's an S tier artifact, for sure. Source Shard. B, because pets are not meta. I don't know if they ever will be meta, but you need Source Shard to make pets in the meta, I guess you can say. So, random middle, B tier-ish. Sparring AI, what the heck is that? This is bad now. Like, who's countering the boss with a flurry shot? Like, right, I don't. It had its time when there's no other precision artifacts, but right now, it's a doo-doo art. Starheart, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with art swaps. It honestly is. It gives you, I think, health to the team, right? So, art swapping, but it's so bad. I think healers should just do the job, you know, man. I don't know. You can make an argument, art swap, but who uses this in there? Like, I think it's bad. I think it's even worse for some reason than the Twined Rings and the Delustal. Strategist card, S tier. You already know. It's S tier. Everybody uses it. Every role, or every DPS role would use this, except for pits. gives you a nice little damage over time for free that hits very hard. Just, you want it. Tetrahedron, art swapping, same thing as Cog. Just trolls would art swap that in. Transformation card, you already know. We're in S tier. This will give you higher crit chance, but lower your overall damage of your non-crits. So the more crits you have, the more Strategist will proc, because Strategist will proc more if you have more crits. So they go hand in hand. Transstrat, it's been the meta since they came out in 2019, and I don't think they'll ever leave. Venom Wrist Dispenser, art swap. I think Venom Wrist is not that bad if you can art swap it. If you can't art swap and you want it slotted, I think it's doo-doo. I think it's horrible. There's better options, I think, but it's an art swap artifact. Computo, who? No. This might precision thing, I don't even think it exists. I don't know who's running that stuff. I don't even think it works. Like, you need might and precision to make it work. It's just, if you want to have fun, go for it. But bad art. Don't touch it. Page of Destiny, my opinion, S tier. S tier, because it gives you electrics like Biocapacitor. Every time you use a group heal, it'll stack up to 10 times. And it will... It's pretty much a safety net. Like, once you get below a certain threshold of health, it will burst your health back up. Kind of like Biocap for electric. So now everybody has Biocap. Heart of Isis. No, absolute doo-doo art. Failed. Just... No. Who leveled this up? It has like Shazam, I think, for supercharges. Very weird. Not meta. Doo-doo art. Don't touch it. I don't even know the stats on this piece of doo-doo. Don't touch it. Brand of Hecate. This is the newest artifact. I honestly have no idea what this thing does. I'm not even gonna cap. I have no idea what this does. But I've seen some people use it that are very good players on like Twitch streams and stuff, and they seem to like kind of have it like art swappy kind of thing. So I'll put it like C or B tier. It like does damage, I think. It does like, it works as a controller artifact, right? So it does damage, I think, based on debuffs. I don't know. I'll just throw it in the middle of the tier. You can let me know in the comments if anybody watches this video this far, if the Hecate is good or not, to like move it up to A or something like that. But yeah, that's it. Ebons. Ooh. This one could be a hot take, right? Just kidding. S tier. You already know. Ebons is so good for might. Just absolute. Oh, so good. The only problem is the power cost, right? So it's very good on channeled powers and power costs that are already low. Now, if you have like hard light, there's no way you can use Ebons. So for like certain powers, you know, it's like C tier or doo-doo art for some powers. But for a majority of them, it's like, hey, can you use Ebons? What's a good power then? So there you go. Ebons right S. But this can fluctuate based on every power. This one is pretty hard to rank because how many powers it could suck for and how many powers it could actually be amazing on. But for what it does, S tier, because you don't have to kill yourself to get your might stacks. So there is the tier list. Comment if you want. Doesn't matter to me. Make sure you unsubscribe and dislike the video. Nobody's going to see you dislike it anyway. But this is my my tier list. Let me know if you would change anything. Stuff like that. Bye. Thanks for watching.